be strong. There's so many messages out there that are telling us that we have to be strong. And what I wanted to talk to you about today is, what if you're not feeling strong? What if you're still feeling like you just don't have what it takes to be where you want to be in your life? Or if you feel like you're struggling, or you've listened to all the self-help and the motivational, and you've gone to the seminars, and you've tried the new business, and you're doing everything that you possibly know how, and something just keeps feeding a message to you that you're failing, that you're not trying hard enough, the only way to fail is to quit, etc., etc., etc. So when you keep telling yourself that you have to be this powerful being, you might find yourself feeling like you're falling short. So that's what I want to talk about today, because I know that everything I talk about, everything I teach, it's about strength. It's about knowing where your inner strength comes from. But there's a difference between inner strength and fighting. And so think about what it is that you're fighting for. You know, because a fight, what does that talk about? That's a very negative energy. When you feel like you have to fight. I have to fight for what I want. I have to fight for who I want. I have to fight to get to a certain status symbol. I have to fight to be where I need to be. I have to fight to be the weight that I want. I have to fight. It's that word fight is a very, it can be a very negative energy, because what that tells us is that we haven't reached where we want to be, and so we have to fight to get to where we want to be. But what I wanted to share with you today has to do with honoring where you are and knowing where your power comes from. See, I believe that every single one of us has this superpower inside of us. Call it what you will, you know, like your superpower, your inner warrior, your inner strength, your inner guidance. It's all coming from your higher power. And your higher power is love. We all come from love and light. And we are all going to end up in love and light. And anything that's happening in between is our need to struggle because we don't believe in ourselves. Because somewhere along the line, something happened, or someone told us something that we believe as truth, that we absolutely held on to and said, yes, that is who I know I am. And because of that, I'm going to struggle. Because of that, I'm going to be inferior. Because of that, I'm never going to be what I want to be. Everything in this world is energy. I mean, it's proven. All you have to do is Google it. Again, don't take my word for it. Get out there and start asking yourself, you know, what is this? What are these people talking about that are talking about energy? Because there are too many of us talking about the importance of energy in our lives, and for you just to close, you know, to close the blind eye, to not pay attention to us, to not really want to know what we're talking about. So everything is energy. And because everything is energy, we are all interconnected. We all have the ability to affect another person's thought, another person's feelings, another person's what they're going through in the day. I mean, think about it. Have you ever been around someone who is basically a Debbie Downer, and you just think, ugh? I mean, without judgment, you just know that you don't want to be in that vicinity for very long. Maybe there's someone in the workplace who, no matter what, she or he just is a downer, and you feel that energy. But what do we want to do? We want to try to blame that person. We want to try to say, you know, oh, I don't want to be around you because you're a bad person. But here's the thing. Nobody knows what someone else is going through. No one knows what another person is struggling through. And for everyone who's trying to grow a business, who's trying to level up in their life in any way. It doesn't matter whether you're growing a business, whether you love your job and you're just trying to do the best that you can at your job. Maybe, you're a mom and you're raising your kids and you just want to be the best mom that you can be. Whatever it is, whatever you're attempting to be the best at, the best you that you can be, there's no such thing as believing that you're failing. There's no such thing as failure. But when you are in that energy of, I have to try harder, I have to fight harder, I have to think like a winner, I have to think like like a champion, you're not giving yourself permission to really tap into the power that's you. You're not giving yourself permission to say, hey, maybe I am where I am right now at this moment, and this moment could be 2 years because time is irrelevant. Because there's something that your higher self is trying to get you to take a look at. There is a learning process for every one of us. As we come from love and light and we're going to love and light, everything in between, it's not good or bad, right or wrong. It's simply positive or negative. Either something makes you feel positive, which means it's coming from love, or something makes you feel negative, which means it's coming from the darkness, the fear part of you. So if you're constantly in fear saying, I'm angry, I'm not good enough, I have to try harder, I don't have enough willpower, those are all the dark, the angry, the fear-based thoughts. And then you read things on social media, you hear people talking about how they're making it happen in their life and they're winning and they're rising above and they're doing all these wonderful things, and you think, what's wrong with me? Why can't I get there? Why can't I do this in my life? Here's what I want to share with you. You are not those other people. Every single one of us came here with a specific journey. Now, when we are growing and learning about ourselves and accepting who we are and standing in the love and the light, we have the ability to help raise other people in that positive love and light vibration. Don't get me wrong, we also have the power to bring people down, to be negative, to be angry, to be frustrated with ourselves. So the thing that you want to ask yourself is, who do I want to be? Do I want to be that person who is fear-based, or do I want to be that person who is love-based? Because you can't be both. You can fluctuate, you could go back and forth, but your power, remember your power from within, that's what you're going to draw on. That's what you wake up to every single morning and ask yourself, all right, am I using this power to feel wonderful, to feel loved, to feel happy, to feel joyful, to feel on top of the world? And that doesn't mean that you have to be in a specific geographical location, or you have to be on a beach, or you have to be in the mountains, or wherever it is that is your happy place. Your happy place is here, inside of you. And if you're not able to find that part of you that is so loving and so wonderful and so special, that part that makes you you, that powerful being inside of you, then that means that you are looking for an outside source to make you feel valuable, to bring you your value. And whenever you're looking from the outside, you're not going to find what it is that you want. What you're going to do is you're going to continue to struggle. You're going to think you're not good enough. You're going to think that you don't have enough willpower. You're going to think that you didn't take the right class, or you don't know the right people, or you don't have enough money, or you're not taking the right vitamins, or whatever it is that you're telling yourself. The thing is, everything is right about you. Everything. Anything that you believe or that you are listening to someone tell you is wrong with you, that is not love. So start from love. Start from that power within you, that power right in here. That is love. That is who you are. You come from love and light. There's absolutely nothing to fix. There's nothing to struggle for. Everything that you are is love and light. And anything that you're struggling against You're putting there for a reason. That's what you want to take a look at. Why do I feel the need to struggle right now? What is it that my higher self, and that is love, your higher self, that's what it is. It's love telling you, oh my gosh, just love yourself. And this might sound all woo-woo to you, like, Nancy, everything's not about love. But yeah, it is. Because anytime that you tell yourself, I have to struggle, I have to get more money, I have to be thinner, I have to be taller, I have to be heavier, I have to have a better coat, I have to have a better car, I have to have a bigger house, whatever it is that you're telling yourself you have to have, you already have the ability to have everything that you want in this world. So anything that you are struggling against and you feel that that is missing in your life, it's because you are allowing yourself to be pulled away from the love and the light. And I know you've heard me say this a million times, but I'm going to say it again. Life is all about choices. Every single day you get to choose. Do I stand up today and get out of bed and walk in love and light? Or do I get out of bed today and walk in darkness and fear? Light cannot be where darkness is, and darkness cannot be where light is. It just doesn't work. You get to choose. Where do you walk every single day? Choose love, choose light. But also give yourself permission if you need to sit in the dark and the fear and the anger and the despair and whatever is pulling you down. There may be a reason for that. So stop judging yourself so harshly and just ask yourself, give yourself permission. Do I deserve to walk in the love and the light? And if anything is telling you, no, you don't deserve that, let's take a look at where that belief is coming from. Because anything that pulls you away from your true power, your true love, your true light inside of you is based on a belief that you've incurred somewhere in your life, and that has such a hold on you. So if you want to be this badass, if you want to be this boss, if you want to be this super powerful being, let's take a look at where that belief is and cut it out at the root and pull it from its roots so that it just can't take root again. Because that's where you're going to find the power, the happiness, the love, the joy. Another person is not going to bring it to you. Your children are not going to bring it to you. A better job is not going to bring it to you. More money, a bigger car, a bigger house, none of those things are going to bring it to you. Everything you need comes from in here. It comes from inside. So if you are struggling in any area of your life, pay attention to the struggle, what it is that you think is causing you to struggle, and then look at the belief. Just ask yourself the question, why do I believe this is true? Why have I attracted this to me? Why is this happening? And not in the context of, well, why is this happening? No. Just ask yourself, because you are taking 100% responsibility for the question and the answer. Why am I attracting this? And when am I going to be ready to let it go? Because I am ready to walk in the love and in the light that is the super powerful me deep inside. If you have any questions on any of this, click the link. Go to my website and just look at some of the stuff that I have. Everything that I do is to help someone else just based on where I've come from and my struggles. And there were times, man, when I just felt like the universe had just shoved me to my knees and just kept grinding me into the ground. I know what it feels like to be on your knees and just feel like that's it. Just dig a hole, throw me in, cover me up. That's it. I'm done. I know what that feels like. But I also know what it feels like to feel so wonderful, so happy, so loved, so in the light. And I really enjoy that part of my life so much. I'm grateful for anything that got me here. But now that I know that I don't have to stay where I was, that's the part that I want to share with people. That's what I want you to know. That's what the message that I want to give to you. Just the hope, the joy, the happiness. If there's anything that I can do to help remind you that life is all about choices. And today, right now, you decide, do you walk in the love and the light, or do you need to keep being pulled to the fear and the darkness? And remember, wherever you are, it's perfectly okay. Don't let anyone ever tell you that you are less than just because you think you're not where you're meant to be. Because I promise you, wherever you are right now, that is one of the stepping stones. It's getting you exactly where the universe wants you. This is Nancy Muller. If there's anything that I can do to help you on your journey from wherever you are to wherever you want to be, connect with me. Ciao for now.